discovered something really weird. If we get this function f of x equals x to the power of minus x, see there's like this bump at the start and then it goes down to 0. But if you take the derivative, you can see sort of this very similar function, but it's the bump is a little bit further to the right and it's also negative. Now, what interests me here is if you get the mirror reflection of this function instead, you can see that now the derivative is positive as well. And if you continue taking further derivatives, you have this sort of consistent shape to all of them. And you can take the third derivative, you can take the fourth derivative, and you keep sort of having this similar shape. And it seems like this pattern is just going to keep on continuing. However, once you take enough derivatives, if you look down, you'll see at the fifth derivative there's this really weird behavior that starts where it sort of curves back up. And if we actually hide the fifth derivative for a second and try to sort of zoom in, you can see that the fourth derivative is already sort of starting to have a little bit of a bump here. It just didn't curve up at all like the fifth derivative does. And now, I haven't actually seen what happens beyond the fifth derivative, but I'm assuming, yeah, things go really crazy now once you hit the sixth derivative, because we have this super exaggerated bump here, followed by the function going down super steeply, and then it actually seems like it ends up coming back up again. If I can zoom this out properly. Yeah, it looks like it's coming back up again now, which is some really strange behavior that I wasn't really expecting to see. I wonder if we take the seventh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the seventh derivative. Yeah, now we see some even crazier behavior coming out of this. And it's really strange, because if you just looked at like the first 4 derivatives, it looks like you're going to have this consistent pattern where like the top of the bump just keeps moving further over and getting lower down. But actually you start getting some super bizarre behavior coming out of this. Now if we just, I'm just going to do one more and look at the 8th derivative. Yeah, it's really bizarre. And you can see this sort of this like pattern now here with like the bottom of the bumps down here. Where they're sort of getting a little bit lower and lower each time. And actually, I want to keep going now to see what happens with them. Take the 9th derivative. Yeah, now these are like going down further and further with each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is so interesting. If you just look like up here, you can see that these are each like getting lower each time. It's just way down here now we have this new pattern that shows up. Yeah, that's super interesting. It's strange to me because I'm just thinking like what part of this curve here is causing such irregular behavior, such that specifically like it only shows up after taking 5 derivatives of the function. yeah, I don't know. But I just figured I'd share it. I don't know if there's really anything more to it than this, like some kind of specific property of this function. That maybe this like could have been predicted, because I was really just expecting it to keep like going down like this and then just go down to negative infinity. But yeah, that's super interesting. Let me know if you know any kind of explanation for this in the comments, because I'd be super interested to hear. Yeah, that's all.